After 7 years, Australia rejected us, and here's what we did next. 7 years of work, study, visa, hope, and we were still temporary. Still waiting for permission to stay, still watching our dreams get postponed year after year.
Today we are sharing the real reason we left, and it's not what most people think.
We are Alvaro and Silvia. We've been together for 20 years and we spent 7 of those building a life in Australia.
We worked at multiple jobs, studied non-stop and followed every visa rule, and still not enough.
And this is the story why we left.
When we arrived in Australia, we had almost nothing. 2 suitcases, basic English, and a plan to work hard and build something better.
We did pretty much everything that all migrants do. Worked at restaurants, supermarkets, delivery packets for Amazon, drove Uber at 4 a.m. I have completed my hospitality management course while working.
And honestly, we love it. Australia taught us discipline, gave us opportunities, showed us what was possible.
But there was one thing we couldn't control.
Let's be completely honest. The reason we left Australia wasn't the lifestyle, wasn't the money. It was the immigration.
After 7 years, we were still temporary. 7 years, long time.
7 years.
And we were still on a visa that could end up at any moment.
Every year was the same cycle. Study another course, get another qualification, apply for another visa, wait, hope, and then nothing.
I got a positive skills assessment as a cafe and restaurant manager, and I also got a Master of Business Administration diploma as well. And I think we spent over $50,000 US dollars,
Probably more.
on courses, visa fees,
English test.
agent, lawyers. In the end, we spent lots of money. We pretty much were paying to live there.
And even with all that, the sponsorship is still almost impossible.
We had multiple sponsorship opportunities fall through. Companies will say, we want to help you, we want to sponsor you, you are a good worker. Meetings, interview, paperwork, we gather all the documents and then, sorry, we can't sponsor you.
The worst part wasn't the rejection, was the waiting. Always waiting for someone else to decide if we could stay or if we had to leave.
We put pretty much our life on hold. Because every time we will say, after we get the PR, we can travel, we can start our business, we can start doing the things that we want to do. But after PR, it never came.
7 years passed and we were still in exactly the same position. Renting, exhausted, juggling 3 jobs, living visa to visa.
And here's what no one tells about the visa system. It doesn't just control where you live, it controls how you live.
We couldn't take risks, we couldn't change career, we couldn't take a break. Because every decision was tied to our visa status.
You were working at supermarkets, I was working as a cafe and restaurant manager. I couldn't leave that position because it was tied to my visa. It was tied to maybe find a sponsorship. So we couldn't find better opportunities for us because we just couldn't. If we decided to move professions, move jobs, the dream was pretty much over. And we were working so hard after 7 years, following all the rules, following all the steps.
And in a temporary visa, it's harder. You get another opportunities, better opportunities.
It's hard
Time
because
change
imagine
and
if
risk.
you are the owner, you don't want to hire anyone that the visa is going to expire in the next 6 months. If you want to hire someone in a good position, you want that employee to work longer for you, not only 6 months and then leave, right? We wanted to create content, we wanted to travel, we wanted to build our online income, but we were working more than 40 hours per week, focusing on visa, just to stay legal and pay rent.
And the mental toll, always worrying, what if the visa doesn't get approved? What if the rules change again? We were living in constant fear.
At some point, we realized we weren't living the way that we wanted to live. We were living for a visa.
Everything that we were thinking to do, we needed to think about the visa, if it would be good for the permanent visa.
And the final sponsorship did not happen. And I looked at Silvia and said, we can't keep doing this, not for another year, not for another 7 years, right?
It was enough. It was enough for us. And we didn't leave because we failed. We left because we finally understood. Our future couldn't depend on a system that didn't want us.
In the end, that's what we realized. Yeah, the system didn't want us there. So we left. So we made one of the hardest decisions of our lives again. We packed everything, we sold our stuffs, and we left. Again.
Honestly, we love Australia. We love the beaches, we love the Gold Coast where we used to live, but didn't work. So leaving Australia was painful, was scary, was emotional, but it was also a beginning of something bigger.
We will share next week why we choose Vietnam and how our life completely changed in ways we never expected.
If you ever felt stuck in a visa system or had to leave a country that you love it, drop a comment below. We read every single one.
And if you want to see how we are building our life in Vietnam for a fraction of the cost, subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!